It began with a look. Karen stood by her white picket fence, posture stiff, lips pursed tight. Beyond the wooden slats, her new neighbor moved with purpose, locking the gate to her pool, silent, composed. But Karen didn't see purpose. She didn't see ownership. She saw a stranger, a threat. Something about her skin, something about her confidence. A whisper crawled through Karen's thoughts. She doesn't belong here. And with trembling fingers, she dialed. 911. There's a woman by a pool. She's acting weird. Looks suspicious. The words spilled out like oil, slippery, dangerous. Then the silence cracked. Sirens cut through the air like knives. Blue and red lights danced across the neighborhood. Engines roared, tires screeched, doors slammed, and then men, badges, guns, commands barked, hands hovered at holsters. The still afternoon twisted into chaos. And yet, she didn't move. The woman turned. Her eyes were calm, her breath even, her stance unshaken. Slowly, deliberately, she reached into her coat. The officers tensed, inches from drawing. Time hung in the air, but she wasn't reaching for what they feared. She pulled out something heavier, something far more powerful than any weapon. A badge. "I'm FBI Chief Wallace," she said, voice clear, edged with steel. "And this is my property, my home." Silence fell like a hammer. Karen's heart pounded from behind the fence. She wanted to disappear. The shame came fast, hot, heavy. She had called the cops, on the FBI. The officers looked at each other unsure, embarrassed, like children who'd broken something they didn't understand. And Wallace? She didn't yell, didn't curse. She didn't need to. She took a single step forward, just enough to remind the world who was in control. "Next time?" she said, gaze slicing through the silence. "Try minding your business." And with that, it ended. The sirens faded, the officers retreated. Karen stood alone, the summer heat clinging to her skin like guilt. The fence, once her safety, now felt like a cage, a boundary built from fear and assumptions. And on the other side, a woman, stronger than the judgment, stronger than the noise, disappeared back into her home. Because justice doesn't always roar. Sometimes it just speaks. And everyone that listens.